Neste ut på programmet Victoria Coleman. Og om jeg nå skulle avsløre en slags begeistring for Victoria, så kan jeg ha en disclaimer om at jeg jobbet sammen med Victoria i Innovasjon Norge. Og vi jobber jo for så vidt fortsatt i samme domene, fordi det å jobbe som klyngeleder, det jo å være katalysator for å få de bedriftene som kan løse de store problemene ut i verden. Så sånn sett jobber vi med de samme tingene fortsatt. Men siden jeg da har jobbet med henne før, så sendte jeg henne i forkant av dette her at jeg skal introdusere deg. Har du noe nytt som ikke jeg vet om deg? Og Victoria sporty, så jeg må bare lese hva jeg fikk tilbake. Her kommer en fun facts. Da jeg kom til Norge, oppdaget folk jeg ble kjent med at jeg kunne magedans. Effekten av jungeltrommene gjorde at jeg fikk henvendelser om å opptre som magedanserinne i private sammenhenger, oppdrag som jeg faktisk tok på meg. Så nå vet dere det, men akkurat nå så skal det handle om å ta norske bedrifter ut i verden. Vær så god, Victoria.
Hello, my name is Victoria Coleman. I am the editor of businessnorway.com. I am going to be really cheeky and speak English. I work in the marketing department at Innovasjon Norway, and I'm part of the team that focuses on the Norway brand. First of all, I have to thank Max Tangen for inviting me. It's a real honor to be here, and so far the presentations have been amazing. So I'm not going to dance for you today. What I'm going to do is talk a little about nation branding and why it's important. I will try to address some key questions. Not only why is it important, but when can it be an advantage? And what kind of tools are available to help you? So first of all, let's talk about why nation branding is important. According to the international branding guru, Jean-Noël Capferrer, when done right, nation branding can be a competitive advantage, both for companies and countries. Unfortunately, it's not a quick fix. It requires a long-term commitment on the part of all stakeholders. Our desired strategic position must be aligned 100% with the impression we leave at every touch point. Capferrer defines nation branding really well. He says it's the process by which a country creates a distinct brand position in the minds of its citizens, global customers, and international stakeholders. Meaning, we cannot only talk about our nation branding in an international context. We also have to create engagement, alignment, and enthusiasm at home. So there are many examples of where a country defines a category. So if I say Germany, France, Italy, Denmark, Switzerland, Colombia, what's the first thing that comes to mind? What are these countries known for? Any suggestions? Coffee. Yeah. Right. I think most of us would reel off Colombian coffee, Danish design, Italian fashion, German cars, Swiss watches, and French wine. All of these give us immediate associations compared to, and importantly, a sort of stamp of quality compared to similar products from other countries of origin. All of this is good, but does it actually translate into value? The answer is yes, actually. Research shows that there is a difference in willingness to pay. A study comparing French and German cars showed that people are on average willing to pay 15% more for a German car. Switzerland and the Swiss-made label is another well-known example, where research shows that people are on average willing to pay 20% more for a watch bearing the Swiss-made label than for watches from other countries. So when can brand Norway be an advantage in positioning industries, products, solutions, services, or our country as an attractive workplace or tourist destination? Well, first of all, when Norwegian values quality and origin can be perceived as an added value. Studies show that Norway is, of course, known for its natural beauty and for being a clean country, but it's also known as a pioneer in sustainability and a supplier of good quality. More than that, Norway is known for having a highly educated population, equal opportunities, and a good and stable social model. All of these parameters are attractive and unique selling points in a business perspective. Another case is when we want to be perceived as an official authority. Using Norway as a co-signature will draw attention to our origin and emphasize that we are speaking in an official capacity. And I think we can all agree it's an advantage when we're representing Team Norway, both nationally and internationally. When we are representing our team or our country, we need to be well prepared, coordinated, look professional, and play to win. Let's face it, Haaland's not out there wearing his City jersey. Ødegaard's not out there wearing his Arsenal jersey. No, when they are playing for Norway, they are wearing their national team kit. Brand Norway can also provide added value when showcasing our comparative advantages when building competitiveness in a specific category or industry. And using the Norway brand can also be beneficial when we want to be more efficient in positioning ourselves and reaching a large market. Creating communication platforms and campaigns can be very, very expensive. So standing together can absolutely help us to increase our visibility and gain attention. And of course, as a cluster, this is not news to you. Now, a good example here is Team Norway for offshore wind. They've become a journey, they're on a journey, the members of Team Norway for offshore wind, to work more closely together. And this is a wonderful example where Business Norway, the Norwegian Offshore Wind Cluster, Norwep, and GCE Ocean Technology promote the same event with similar social media posts and the same picture. This emphasizes and reinforces that we're all on the same national team. To sum up, all of these are examples of when we are stronger together than individually. It's all about using Norway and Norway's identity to demonstrate that we are all on the same team and that we're stronger together. I just need a glass of water. So, now we're going to get practical. And I'm going to show you some of the tools that are available to help you boost visibility for your company within the Brand Norway framework. Innovation Norway is in the process of developing the digital marketing platform businessnorway.com on behalf of Team Norway. Okay, let's just clarify what Team Norway is, because it's one of those woolly, terms. You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? Okay. When we talk about Team Norway, we talk about, it's sort of a shifting constellation of public and private entities that, that promote Norwegian business and industry abroad. It can be Innovation Norway's international offices, consulates, embassies, sometimes the Ministry of Trade and Industry, industry organizations, clusters, etc. And that's when they all join together and to market internationally. So this is not Innovation Norway's platform, it is Team Norway's platform. Many of you may have heard of the Explorer, and one of our great ambassadors is Max Tangen, and I just have to thank him. And several of you are showcasing your solutions there. I saw on the membership page, we've got NanoPower and ZIoT Solutions and Kongsberg. And we are combining 3 existing websites, the Explorer, Norway Events, and Invest in Norway's website. We're creating a sort of one-stop shop, as it were, to profile Norway. And one reason we have moved away from the name The Explorer is because it doesn't have Norway in it. Business Norway, easy to understand. This is what we're talking about. And the Explorer solutions and articles are still here. They're also being updated and optimized for search engines. International events organized by Team Norway are showcased here. And together with Oslo Business Region, this week, the Innovation Norway launched Deal Room. Deal Room is an open, interactive database that maps the startup, scale-up, and venture capital ecosystem in Norway. And there's an entrance via Business Norway. And we also have a dedicated area for foreign direct investment opportunities in key industries like batteries, data centers, and space. So, green and sustainable solutions are still at the heart of Business Norway, and they're still in my heart. People who know me, I get so nerdy and enthusiastic talking about all the cool companies in Norway. And so many of you are small, and yet you create these just highly innovative, highly creative, and important products and systems and services. So it's important to us to show the breadth of what Norway has to offer, as well as to give SMEs a helping hand. Many of them do not have the marketing competence, capacity, or kroner. So we provide a professionally written article on their solution free of charge. But not any company can be showcased on Business Norway. Your solution must be green and or sustainable. We have a fixed definition on the website, and it cannot have any negative environmental impact, and it cannot do any significant harm. The solution must contribute to achieving at least one of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Your company must have plans for international growth. And your company must act in accordance with international principles of corporate responsibility. I must say, I was just wowed by Selmer's presentation there. So, in addition to the website itself and paid search, our primary marketing channel is LinkedIn. That's because LinkedIn gives us the best visitors and the opportunity to create segments for targeted marketing. We are funded by the Ministry of Climate and Environment and the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Fisheries. That means we must comply with the EU state aid rules. What does this mean in practice? Well, this means that we cannot promote solutions from individual companies in paid social media posts. So we work around this by using content marketing, writing and optimizing articles that will drive traffic to the solutions. And we can share solutions and news about companies to our heart's content organically. So our organic strategy is very important as well. Now, this is where you guys come in. Please follow Business Norway. Please like our posts. And if there's something relevant there for your network, share it. We love when people share our posts because that's how we spread the word about all those cool, green, and sustainable solutions from Norway. So remember, if you're not visible, you don't exist. It sounds very simplistic, right? But it is true. I mean, there are many studies that have shown that companies are very product-oriented and not market-oriented. I mean, your product can be so amazing, but if no one knows about it, no one's going to buy it, right? So, not only does Business Norway give your company visibility in the international market, it's also a resource for Team Norway. It's a database of vetted companies that members of Team Norway can search for to use in presentations, invite to join business delegations or roundtable discussions, and the like. I mean, 7 Sense was one of the first companies on the Explorer, and we invited you, along with a few other companies, to accompany us to the Green Tech Festival in Berlin in 2019, where Crown Prince Haakon launched the Explorer internationally. So we receive a lot of calls. We're doing a little presentation about, circular economy. Do you know any companies? And yeah, I can search in Business Norway and find those companies. So, but you can also use our content, repost our articles. Just let us just write somewhere in the little tiny print that was first published on businessnorway.com. So I will leave you with some testimonials from the Explorer. An evaluation conducted by Oxford Research this year on assignment from the Ministry of Climate and Environment showed that the Explorer really does help companies come into contact with new customers and partners, which really warmed my heart, I have to say. We've worked very, very hard. That's it.
Vi har ambisjoner. Vi skal vokse. Vi skal levere fjordhybrid over hele verden. Explorer har jo vært for oss et fantastisk utstillingsvindu.
Innovasjon Norge er viktig for Ulstein i form av å skape arena der vi når ut, både til potensielle kunder og til markedet, og også for å ha støttespillere ellers ute i verden som kan gjøre oss sterkere.
For å klare å realisere en satellittsporer på husdyr, så var vi avhengig av å få økonomisk drahjelp fra Innovasjon Norge.
Samarbeidet vi har hatt med Innovasjon Norge og The Explorer har vært noe som har bidratt til at vi kan ha den farten vi har hatt. Og vi er både stolte og ydmyke med tanke på den støtten vi har fått.
So, thank you for your attention. I know. Yeah. Oh, I'm not done yet. Please feel free to contact me and discuss possibilities for featuring your company's solution on Business Norway. And as I said earlier, we need to build support at home. So follow, like, share. And if there are companies that aren't here today that should be published on the platform, let me know.
Thank you.
Vi kan snakke norsk. Vi kan jo snakke norsk.
Jeg er ikke god på timing, så jeg er en veldig dårlig danser. Så det er derfor jeg...
Men en klem til! Alltid fint.
Men du blir med oss i paneldebatten etterpå, så her er det mulig for folket å ta del i. Men det som slår meg etter presentasjonen din, det er at dette er en veldig lett måte å oppnå det som på, jeg vet ikke om jeg har noe godt ord på norsk, men på engelsk heter det transitional trust. At man brander seg sammen, at man bare har i signaturen sin og lenker til det Business Norway er, og så kan man profitere på å bare stå på, ha den med seg, så vil den tilliten som markedet der ute har til de norske verdiene, for det er en no-brainer at det er en positiv assosiasjon, og det er jo en veldig enkel måte å være med og både spre historiene om de andre som er her, men selv også levitere på den posisjonen som vi har. Et påskeegg til deg. Takk for at du kom, og så fortsetter vi. Ja, vi skal danse mer etterpå. Ja. Det er veldig bra.